What up, guys? Here we are back again with another video. This time it's going to be a Eldlich deck profile. Yes, I said it, Eldlich. Eldlich has a special place in my heart. A lot of people think, it's a no skill deck. No, it's a very skillful deck. You have to plan everything and ensure that everything is going to go according to, your plan. If you don't think it's a skill deck, and then you set 5 and you get hit with Feather Storm or Harpy Feather Duster and Lightning Storm and any other destruction. Heavy Storm, I think Heavy Storm is bad. True Nade, I don't think, is True Nade bad? Giant True Nade? I don't know. I definitely need to get into it. But this is going to be a deck profile of the Eldlich. Again, I appreciate you guys, subbing. It means a lot to me. And also the comments that I get as well. So appreciate it. My son's birthday's in a couple of I want to say a couple of weeks, but I'm definitely excited for that. So I do have a lot of things going on, so hopefully I can get this video out before that. If not, I apologize. But I'm here to give you guys that deck profile. This is, again, it's not a, oh man, this is meta, this is going to win. No, this is really not. Well, I do win, but occasionally, I want to say all the time, but you have to play the deck very, very, very well, and you'll get rewarded with that. So starting off, we do play the 2 copy of the Gucci Man himself, the Gucci Lord. Let's see. Can you guys see it like that? Let's see, I think that is a bit better. So the 2 Gucci Men, of course, we have the Lost Art. He's just sitting on his throne, vibing. Someone underneath, he probably didn't see or said, hey, that looks like a comfy chair. But look at him, he's like, ugh, this again. Like he has to use his power or his monies, to buy himself back. Technically, that's what this whole card is. He has so much money, every time he gets sent to graveyard, he's able to pay that dinero, go ahead and summon himself out, So if you guys don't know, pretty much he has an effect that's in hand. You discard this and 1 spell or trap, and then you're able to send a card on the field. Well, it targets, but you're able to targets and send, there's 2 different things, but yeah, so it targets a card, send it, and then once he's in the graveyard, you can send a spell and trap that you control, and then he also, he brings himself out, but he comes out as a 3,500, so if he's able to meet that requirement, you send it, summon him out, 3,500, even under Skill Drain, which is one of the cards that we do play. So, for the spell card, I do play the 1 copy of Curse Eldlich. Before, this card used to be not that good, but now it's very good, in my opinion, at least. It's able to pretty much start your engine if you don't draw any engine. Which occasionally that might happen, depending on if you build a deck properly or not. Or you just copy the profile video and you realize that, man, this is not consistent at all. Yeah, I know. So we're definitely gonna end up bumping that up to 3 copies. So I ordered my other 2. I thought I had an additional 2 somewhere in here, but I still gotta go through all my bulk. I am starting a TCG account, so we'll see how that goes. I do play the Eldlich of the White Destiny. This is a 1 card starter, but it does take time for it to become, powerful. As for the trap, we do play the dance party of Elixir of the Sanguine. I mean, it's technically not dancing, but I always saw as, the disco, clubbing out, partying, when you're, under the influence, maybe that's how you look and you feel like you're dancing your best. Who knows? Just, yeah. Of course, we played the 3 copy of the Horseman. The guy with the, does he have a mustache? No mustache. Conquistador of the Golden Lure. So this is a continuous trap, as you guys know. If you guys don't know, which I don't think you guys know, this deck was around for quite a while. Pretty much, you have Eldlich, you're able to pop a card on the field. Also, this is treated as a trap monster, so it's a level 5, I believe, monster. Let me double check. Yeah, level 5 So again, we do play, I think, one rank 5. I would have to double check. I'm pretty sure we do. And then of course we played the 3 copies of Hikador, the golden land. Hot Quavo. There you go, Hot Quavo. I don't know what I was saying. Hot Quavo. Quavo? No, I'm just gonna Hot Quavo. Hot Quavo. And now I'm saying Quavo. Unbelievable. It's gonna be stuck in my head now. Absolutely, I absolutely love this artwork, and the secret is absolutely beautiful in my opinion. Let me know if you guys think the same. So, lastly but not least, I do play the 1 copy of the glorious Golden Lord. Eldlich is a glorious Golden Lord. So you have an option. You have 1 that can special summon. Discards a normal monster, and I believe it comes at level 10. Let me double check. Yep, level 10. And then you can set one of your banished Golden Land or Elixir, you know, so it has an option for you to kind of continue your game state. Again, I guess I wouldn't say the struggles, but the struggle that this deck has, you know, when you banish these cards, because you're able to banish it and then set like a Golden Land, an Elixir. So, sorry, I'm very tired. I just got off of work and it's like 1 something in the morning, maybe 2, I think. Not sure, but we're here to get this done. We gotta push through, man. Gotta get the content out for you guys. But pretty much, it's a good card. Again, you can XC it. Eldlich is a level 10. That is a level 10. So, you know, XYZ into, you know, one of the monsters up in here. We'll definitely show you guys later on after we're done with this. Well, that's gonna be pretty. Well, I'll highlight. I do play the 1 counter trap. I'm always gonna run this, and look at this. I run because of the artwork, man. Look at that. It's like I always said, you know, that's how Cuervo and that's Conquistador, but that's not the case. And then look at him. Maybe if I can zoom in, we'll do a little. Ooh, try not to get you guys sick. Sometimes it gets me sick. Look at that. Just Gucciing out, man. He's a Gucci. Oh, you guys are seeing too much of the background. There it goes. So, we do play the 1 copy of the Golden Lord forever. That's going to be it for the, I guess, deck core. I do play the Delta of Invitation. I do run 3 copies of these. I absolutely love this card. After playing it, I realized I need to add 1 more card into this to kind of reiterate or revamp my extra deck, because it's not meant for this particular build. Didn't know that, but I had a lot of fun. We'll talk about it more when we get to the extra deck. But this card, amazing, absolutely amazing. Fallen of Angel, which is a newer Eldlich card. I absolutely love it. And then you're able to go into, you know, the Mad Gucci Lord, the Mad Eldlich King. Well, he's not a king, but not technically he's a king. He's on a throne, got some money. As for the staples, I do play Lord of the Heavenly Prism, due to a lot of back row destruction from my buddies and locals, and so I definitely need a way to protect my back row. This card maybe came in clutch for me maybe once, so I might be okay, you know, to kind of just run it without it, but I absolutely love it. Pretty much it helps you from destruction of your back row or your opponent, you know. So also, sometimes you do bricks, so of course we do play the Inspector Border. Phenomenal card. I always hated this card when it was played against me, but when I play it, it's different, you know. I feel like everyone's like that, you know. Like when you play against it, you're like, damn, it needs to get banned or get hit. But when you play, you're like, this card don't do anything, you know. It's just there just for the vibes, and that's what it is to me. So Inspector Border, definitely run 3. As for the 1-ofs, I do play the 1 triple tactic thrust. I meant to say talent because I was looking at talent in my hand. Again, thrust, you can pretty much go into talent, or you can go into extravagant, or pot of specialty. So these 2 cards, the reason I had to run it because look, it's the Eldlich, man. It's the Eldlich theme. It's the Gucci man himself, man. I gotta run it. Was it useful? No. but I had to run it with the deck because, you know, that's the deck archetype. And you'll see why my extra deck does not sit well with these cards. But yeah, definitely gonna end up probably taking this out. Maybe run, I don't know, Power of Desires, but I'll have to run Eldlich at 3. So we'll figure it out. Or I just had to revamp my extra deck, which I'm probably gonna do, because I do want to play this card. It's absolutely broken. Not broken, but it just looks cool. So that's gonna be pretty much it for the oops, my little stands. Now we're gonna go to the trap cards, which I do play the one copy of Drummond Cannon. I love this card. Absolutely broken. Amazing. I remember when I played against my buddy and he was down to like 100 life points or 2 or something like that. What was he playing? I can't remember what he was playing. Maybe Punks. And he went Psychic End. You know, Psychic End pretty much is unaffected based off the life points. So set this off a thrust. His turn. Boom. He has to send it because now it doesn't affect the the monster. It affects the opponent. So broken. Definitely run 3. I ordered 2 more, so hopefully they come in. I should have just waited, but I got impatient with the deck profile, man. I'm trying to show you guys what I have as far as in high rarity deck profiles. And what I mean by that, I think there's one card in here that's not high rarity. I'm a little sad about it, but it's okay though. So transaction rollback. This card is pretty decent. I mean, it is a trap heavy deck. I think this card does a lot more better in Labyrinth in my opinion. But it's good. I do play the one copy of Black Willow's Laugh. Broken. Set it, declare a name, or banish it in the graveyard, declare a name. So definitely works. So that's going to be it for the basic trap cards. Again, I would definitely run this at 3. Because again, it's a really good card. Definitely a good card. As for the continuous, of course, I do play D1 Skill Drain. And of course, it is the Lost Art Skill Drain. Look at that. Let's take a look at it. Beautiful. So pretty much you pay 1,000. Every effect monster on the field is negated, and then if they were to activate their effect, negated as well. I do play the one Statue of Anguish Pattern, and I do play the one Adolphus of Swamp Deity. Broken, broken, broken. Pretty sure you guys already know what it does. So amazing. If you guys don't, let me know in the comments and I'll definitely let you guys know. This video is getting a bit long and I'm not trying to have you guys watch a lot. So I do play the Dragon Mine. Again, Eldlich is a 2500. And there I go again. Sorry, I'm just trying to, I definitely gotta get better at this and the lighting of course. But Eldlich is, you know, above the 2500. So again, perfect. And then you can pay 2500, set it, and then activate it again. Well, not on the same turn, but eventually. And Solemn Judgment got hit. So now I'm trying to run the Iron Thunder package. Broken, you know, able to activate it. Anything that's in the column, boom, bye-byes. Goodbye. But that's it for the main deck. I don't have a side deck. Again, your side deck is optional depending on your guys' locals. So Access Code Talker as the heavy boss. Okay, if you guys pretty much already know what he does. The big boy. I do play the one copy of Nightmare Phoenix. Again, for backward destruction, unless Heavenly Spheres is on the field, and it's definitely not something you want to go into. I do play Vampire Sucker. Again, as it allows you to reborn. So, very good card. Might end up taking it out. Again, I do want to run the Part of Extravagant, even though I feel like I can make this deck a bit better if I don't run the Part of Extravagant and a few of the cards that I chose. But I'm here to have fun. I always like having fun and challenges. I like to challenge myself. But sometimes a lot of my answers like just revamp your deck, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna do fine. So, one Link Spider, again, trying to link climb. You can go into either SB Little Knight, Flying Mary. I'm a big fan of Pirates Caribbean. Absolutely a big fan. So I definitely want to run this. And it's a good card, man. It's a definitely good card. Because if your Eldlich ends up getting banished, boom, set and continue to spell, summon your bad boy out. Nightmare Phoenix. My bad. I meant to put Nightmare Unicorn, not Nightmare Phoenix. Nightmare Phoenix and Unicorn together, so we can do it like that. Link engage, be able to draw one. I do play the solo hit. Suwal. I can't even pronounce it. Jeez. The rabbit. The magical rabbit. Look at that. Oh, there's a Millennium Eye. That's just sick on the hat. Dude, something did I do short on that? Let me know if I didn't do a short on that. So, as for, I do play the one Chaos Angel. Again, when you run under Pot of Extravagant, all these 1-of cards, especially like you're like, oh, it won't get hit. Most of the time, your opponent ends up choosing the right cards, and you're just like, don't feel like running that. But again, I do it for the artwork, man. I gotta do it for the content and for the funsies. As for the XYZ, as you can see, 1 copy Paladin. Again, you can use the 2 trap cards, Conquistador and Hakuero. So boom, summon this bad boy out. Again, you can go into Verudas. So good card, definitely a good card. I might end up bumping that up to maybe 2 more. Because again, I do want to play that. I'm literally playing this deck just for the Pot of Extravagant. I don't think that's a way to go, but that's how I work, man. That's how I work. You guys will notice that I'm just a guy who likes to have fun or be annoying. Do I like to win? I do like to win. But most of the time, I just like to have fun. Lost Art. Definitely got to mention out the Lost Art. So, broken. Amazing. Game finisher. Game ender. World destruction on the mat. Or domination, or whatever you mean to say, dude. But usually when you get your opponent down to a certain amount of numbers, less than 2,000, boom. Discard. Destroyed. So that's going to be pretty much it for the XYZ one. I do play the 1 Eldlich Golden Lord and then the 2 copies of Fallen Angel of the Golden Land. So amazing, 3,800, 18. Eldlich is at 25. This deck is very fun. If you guys really want to play it, this deck, definitely play it. Maybe play it with my profile. Again, everyone thinks that Eldlich is just like a no brain deck. No, this deck is very brainy. So definitely take your time, enjoy it, have fun, don't have fun, or whatever the case may be. But that's gonna be it for the deck profile. I'm gonna do this for the thumbnail, to take a picture of the thumbnail so you guys know exactly what we're talking about. Other than that, have a good day. Again, you only get the day once, and never gonna get the same day unless you invent Time Machine. But we all know how that works, you know, for the Avengers and Time Machine or Future Time Machine. I forgot what that classic movie was. But that's gonna be it. Thank you again for the support. I appreciate all the love and support that you guys have. I said support 3 times already, but I'm tired. We'll get this video out to you, and we'll continue making content. Oh, my buddy's actually going out to Japan, I believe, in a couple of days. So be on the lookout for that. He's gonna be, you know, he's Eric Winston, as you guys know. He's the one that kind of got me to start this whole YouTube channel, see where it goes. But again, he's going out to Japan. He says he's gonna be looking out for a lot of things. Hopefully I don't purchase a lot of things, man. I got so much going on, dude. It's but we'll see. He's a very persuasive guy. But other than that, peace out. I've been talking too much. Ooh, maybe I'll cut that out, maybe not, but peace out. See you guys soon.